ladies and gents, we're going to bring you our next professional bout. Please welcome your first fighter into the blue corner, representing Newcastle Fight Centre. Please give a big warm welcome to Carl the Anvil Purvis.
To look at, you would not expect Carl Purvis to walk out to this song. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I was not expecting this.
Carl Purvis, I believe, making his professional debut here today. Been out of the cage for some time as well.
Yeah, he's trained consistently that whole time. But I think he just wants to have that professional fight, have a good scrap with another veteran. But this entrance song has really thrown me off. I did not expect this at all.
Richie Bonallie, of course, has struggled to get constant fights since turned pro back in 2019. Only had 3 fights since then. Most recently took on Oscar Owensworth, lost that a decision, but Oscar Owensworth's one of these guys now that I think's really shown his worth on the professional scene.
Yeah, Oscar Owensworth is like almost like a bit of a late bloomer. Like he's really coming through now. Like big win last time. Like he's becoming something. You know what I mean? And like it is a tough fight for someone like Bonallie to take. A young up and comer like that, a guy who's getting better every fight. So Bonallie has been in there with good fighters.
He certainly has. Look, I know Richie's very, very keen to get himself back in that win column, and it's a tough fight for him tonight. Like you say, look, it's not like Carl's been out of the gym for the years he's been away. He's been in there constantly working, training, and that poses a lot of challenges in itself.
Yeah, definitely. Like the thing with Carl is there's a big unknown there for Bonallie. Bonallie's been more active, but that means there's a lot more footage on him.
All right, ladies and gents, could you please welcome his opponent into the red corner, representing TFT and Crook Boxing and MMA Club. Put your hands together for Richie Bonallie!
Who knows what this is going to be, but I imagine it could very well be the best of dance anthems if it's Richie making the walk. Likes a little bit of an MC on the side, I know Richie Bonallie does. Been splitting his training around a few different places as well at the minute. Of course, he's got Crook MMA, his own MMA out, his company there, training at TFT. He spent a bit of time with UFC's Davey Grant training as well through SAP Bishop Auckland.
Of course he'd enter for something like this. Of course.
Love it like this, Richie Bonallie back in front of a Rise and Conquer crowd for the first time in a while. Last fought on Rise and Conquer back in 2018. It was his last amateur fight there. I'm just having a look on Rise and Conquer 6, where he won a split decision.
He's been around a while, like he had an amazing fight with Michael Stewart from our gym, main event in the Rise and Conquer many months ago. And we considered him an old dog then, and he's still going from strength to strength.
Richie's been around as long as MMA, I think, but he's still here and he's still going strong.
I'll be retired and he'll still be going out.
I know I mentioned this on an earlier fight, but you know when a fight's going to be good when the fighters are all on the stage watching. And
all right then, ladies and gents, this is a professional lightweight contest. Introducing your fighters, first of all, in the blue corner. Age 41, standing at 5'5" tall, making his pro MMA debut from Newcastle, representing Newcastle Fight Centre. He weighed in at 70.3 kilograms. Put your hands together for Carl the Anvil Purvis. Facing him across the cage is his opponent in the red corner. age 40, standing at 5 foot 11 inches tall. He's got a mixed martial art record in the professional division of 1 win, 2 losses and no draws. From County Durham by way of Sunderland, representing TFT and Cook Kickboxing and MMA Club. He weighed in at 70.7 kilograms. Put your hands together for Richie Bonallie! We scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee is Trevor Mitchell. The action is about to begin.
And here we go, this lightweight contest. Richie Bonallie, white shorts, Union Jack gloves. Carl Purvis, black shorts, white gloves. Nice show of respect between the two before this bout gets underway.
There'll be nothing but respect here. These old veterans, obviously known each other for a long time. And we're underway. Purvis skirting around the edge of the octagon. Bonallie using those fakes and that pressure. Good low kick from Bonallie straight away.
Heavy leg kick to get things underway here. Purvis looking straight away for that single leg for the takedown, but he needs to watch his neck.
Bonallie trying to go for that guillotine, but Purvis tucking his chin well. It looks a little bit more on the face, but it looks like there is a threat of an attack there, and Bonallie uses it to defend the takedown.
Two separate. Here we go again. Slip there from Purvis. And another heavy leg kick from Bonallie.
Purvis just trying to get his back off the fence.
Big right hand there from Richie Bonallie coming forward. I'd like to see Purvis maybe offering a little bit more. Shooting in there again for a takedown, but stuffed by Bonallie. Both men back to their feet.
Bonallie looks to be the faster of the two. Still faking, still mixing it up. Getting that straight right going.
Big leg kick again there. You can already see Purvis limping on that lead leg. May possibly force him to switch stances soon.
Yeah, Purvis. His leg is definitely compromised.
Took a big right hand there again. Now he's shooting again on that single leg.
And he needs to circle around. He's going a little bit in a straight line. That choke looked a lot tighter.
Richie lets it go again. I feel like Richie knows the striking's going to be where he can really put on a show here.
Definitely.
That big leg kick.
It looked to be a little bit more checked, but I still feel like it has done a lot of damage to Carl.
It's just the wear and tear of those leg kicks as well, doesn't it? They all add up.
Yeah, and like, I've thought this whenever I've fought an older fighter, I'm going to attack their legs and attack their knees. Like, if you've been training MMA for a long time, you're going to have knee problems, so it's a good target.
Certainly is. Richie coming in again. The much taller of the two men. We've seen this at the face-off at the weigh-ins yesterday. Purvis breathing heavy here. Bonallie looking for that leg again.
Seems to have done a bit of damage, that one. Purvis now standing at the end of Bonallie's range. This isn't a good place to be.
Just how horrible are leg kicks?
Awful. Like, just awful. Especially if you get that, like, that nerve pain where your leg just goes numb, because then you feel immobile, and then you feel
Big shot there from Bonallie.
less able to defend yourself against everything else. And because his leg was compromised, there was no way he could have got his head out of the way, and he had to eat that right hand. And now Bonallie's on top, looking to work his ground and pound.
Piling the pressure on here is Richie Bonallie, just taking his time with these strikes. Looking to crack them elbows through the guard of Carl Purvis.
Purvis needs to look more for that underhook. Needs to try and build up to his feet.
Raining these strikes down now, Richie. Trevor Mitchell asking for something more of Carl Purvis. And it's all over! Richie Bonallie gets the win! Comes straight over there to celebrate with his family. Good win there for Richie Bonallie. Look, you can see what that means to him. It's been a while since he's had his name in that win column. You can see what that means to him.
Yeah, definitely. That was a big release of emotion for him there.
Ladies and gents, put your hands together for both of our warriors in the cage. Right, ladies and gents, we have your winner in the very first round by way of TKO. In the red corner, Richie Bonallie. Also, let's hear it for your runner-up, Carl Purvis. Just a quick word with Jake Smith from Fight and Talk.
Richie, back in the win column. How nice does that feel, mate?
Fucking brilliant.
No, that was a stunning performance. Your game looks like it's come on leaps and bounds. How good did you feel in there that night?
I felt okay. I felt the time off a little bit more than I was expecting. That little bit more nerves hit us more than I was expecting, but good apart from that.
Look, how active do you want to be this year? And when do you want to get next back in?
Next Rise and Conquer. Unless fucking UFC want us, Dana White. Where are you?
And ladies and gentlemen, Richie Bonallie. There you go, Dana White, are you watching, Richie? Calling for a shot at the big time there. Now, why not after a win like that? We move on now. Again, another very, very exciting bantam 63 catchweight, bout, I believe. Alexander Goodbradson taking on Paul Harper next. I know we previewed it a little bit before, but I feel like we've all almost seen the coming of age of Paul Harper on this Rise and Conquer. He's been a regular fit on a lot of these shows, and he just seems to improve time after time.
Yeah, he trains hard, he's very dedicated, and he's in the gym a lot. You're going to improve. Like, he's putting that effort in, he's putting the work in, and he's just getting better fight by fight.
Extensive amateur career there as well, and I believe we called one of his last amateur fights against Robbie Park, and how he didn't break Robbie Park's arm that night when he tied up that Kimura.
Yeah, Robbie Park, an insanely tough human being. That was, like, because I hate bone breaks, I really hate them. But I had to watch because I was commentating, so I was kind of just ready to just turn away as the arm was snapping, but it just never snapped. It was bizarre.
Even the Goliath guys, I think, wanted to look away, and it was their boy in the fight. It was a tough one. And look, like we said, Goodbradson, not a huge amount out there on him. 0-1 as a pro, but I still think this is a big step for Paul. And really, if he delivers on this, I just see the level going up and up after that.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.